is Bohuslav Bludov. I am from the department of chamber vocals. When my vocal professor suggested learning in serenade LOLITA to me at first was not very interested. But then I realized how romantic and melodic it was. I imagined a night in Spain, velvety, twilight moonlight. A cavalier in love in singing a serenade, and on the balcony, a beautiful Spanish woman listening to him with about the heart. I immediately remembered Manet's painting with depicts one of the recognized beauties of Spain, a dancer from Valencia, Lola, the namesake of the heroine of the serenade. Arturo BUZZI-PECCIA was an Italian composer and vocal teacher. He is widely known for his romantic songs, many of which were performed by famous singers of that time, including Enrico Caruso. He was born in Italy in 1354. Studied composition and vocals, becoming recognized singing teacher. Wrote several famous songs, including Lolita, one of his most popular works. This composer also gave classes in New York, where he trained many opera singers. Died in 1943. His work remains in the repertoire of classical vocalists, especially in the Italian and Spanish Italian. The song Lolita by Arturo BUZZI-PECCIA in one of his most famous works. It is a vocal composition in Mysteриan romantic style in performance with a classical operatic voice. There is little information about the second date of a song's composition, but it is known that it was created in the late 19th, early 20th century when BUZZI-PECCIA was effective as a composer and teacher. The song reflects his interest in Spanish musical culture. Lolita is passionate and lyrical serenade that recalls traditional romances. It was especially popular among tenors and is performed by legendary singers such as Enrico Caruso and Maria Lanza. Owing to its emotional melody and expressive lyrics, the song gained popularity and remains in demand in the repertoire of classical vocalists. BUZZI-PECCIA, a renowned vocal teacher in New York, used Lolita as one of the songs to teach singers in Italian bel canto. His compositions, including Lolita, helped developing expressiveness and participatory support, making them important pieces in vocal pedagogy. Edouard Manet, 1834-1883, was a French painter and graphic artist, one of the founders of Impressionism. The striking contrast between Spanish and contemporary French music, the ardent and passionate dances of the Spaniards' Spanish manners, Spanish clothing with the clothing of the Parisian bourgeois, their mediocre taste and beautiful devices led Manet to the certain idealization of pain. The artist captured the stormy life of the Spaniards in the painting LOLA from Valencia. Lola Valencia, also known as Lola Valencia, was the star of Mariano Calmu's Spanish ballet company. Lola is getting ready to go on stage. She is wearing a traditional Andalusian dress, a full skirt with a frill bodice and a mantilla, transparent veil-like, head with a red border. Umbrellan women have worn mantillas, pink and shame times. In her right hand, the woman holds a pen, a letter, a sessional tribute of a Spanish female entire, explained by Years of Domia and LOLA. MANET represents the image a Spanish ballerina whom Charles Baudelaire even praised in his poetry. Among the familiar beauties standards in the world. Every choice, my friend, seems questionable, but Lola is a jewel, yet pink and black, appears to us in experimental charm. However, critics were not pleased with Manet's style of the execution, which executed chiaroscuro, in favor of bright, sharp color contrasts beaded with a small brush. Thank you for your attention. I hope you enjoyed hearing about this not well-known composer of the late in the 19th century and once again inspiring the very well-known portrait in LOLA Valencia and also reading Baudelaire poems. The interaction of music, painting, and literature, in my opinion, prepares the most vivid artistic image. What's your opinion?
Amor, amor, que languilicor, la sua canzón ti vol cantar. E ti vo dir, y soy martir, le pene que LOLITA se enfió calmar. Ach, fien che bacia che ti vo dare, le stelle in ciel, alle patron contare, e le carezze te ti sospir, i solo bello li potrei ridir. Amor sen vien, e gloria gradita, senza tu ben, dimmi come fai, LOLITA, o lezza il fior, e dolce in vita, o mia LOLITA, vien all'amor, ach vien diletta, io non tardare, che al seno stretta ti vo baciar, baciar, ach vien diletta, LOLITA, vien, che morire mi farai, se tu non vieni. Io non tardare, che al seno stretta ti vo baciar, baciare, ach vien diletta, LOLITA, vien, che morire mi farai, farai morire.